Stephen Fleming, born on April 1, 1973, in Christchurch, New Zealand, is widely regarded as one of the greatest cricketers in New Zealand's history. Growing up in a sporting family, he was exposed to cricket at an early age. His father, a former cricketer, and his brothers were involved in the sport, which laid the foundation for his future in the game. As a child, Fleming excelled in various sports, but it was cricket that captured his heart and imagination. He attended St. Andrew's College in Christchurch, where his passion for the sport blossomed, and it became clear that he was destined for success. Fleming's cricketing talent was apparent from a young age, and by the time he was a teenager, he was already representing Canterbury in age group cricket. His style was characterized by a calm and composed demeanor at the crease, with a solid technique and an ability to build innings. This would become his hallmark throughout his career. He made his debut for the New Zealand national team at the age of 20, during a one-day international (ODI) series against the West Indies in 1994. Although a relatively low-profile debut, it marked the beginning of a long and distinguished international career. Career peak and rise to leadership. Fleming's early years in international cricket were marked by steady performances, but it wasn't until the late 1990s that he began to truly make his mark. Known for his ability to anchor the innings and his reliability as a top-order batsman, Fleming soon became one of New Zealand's most consistent performers. His elegant stroke play and leadership qualities were recognized, and by 1997, he was appointed as the captain of the New Zealand national team. This was the beginning of a new chapter for both Fleming and New Zealand cricket, as he would go on to lead the team for the next decade. Under Fleming's leadership, New Zealand began to evolve into a competitive force in international cricket. He was instrumental in shaping the team's identity and instilling a sense of unity and resilience among the players. Fleming's leadership was characterized by his calm, strategic thinking and his ability to keep the team focused even in the most challenging circumstances. His tactical acumen, combined with his experience, allowed New Zealand to punch above its weight in the cricketing world. Fleming's peak years came in the late 1990s and early 2000s, where he established himself as one of the most dependable batsmen in world cricket. His ability to play under pressure and his knack for constructing long, valuable innings made him a key figure in New Zealand's batting lineup. Fleming's most significant achievement during this period was his ability to balance being both a captain and a top-order batsman, a role that he filled with great distinction. Main achievements and records. Stephen Fleming's career is filled with remarkable accomplishments, both as a batsman and as a leader. Some of his most notable achievements include captaincy and leadership. Fleming's leadership was one of the defining features of his career. He captained New Zealand in 80 Test matches, the most by any New Zealand cricketer. Under his captaincy, New Zealand achieved notable successes, including a series win against South Africa in 2003 and a series draw against Australia in 2001. Test career. Fleming's Test career spanned from 1994 to 2008. During this time, he played 111 Test matches, scoring 7,172 runs at an average of 40.06. His career included 9 centuries and 46 half-centuries, and he was a regular contributor at number 3 or 4 in the batting order. His ability to adapt his game to suit various conditions made him a standout performer in Test cricket. ODI career. Fleming also had a distinguished career in one-day internationals, where he played 280 matches, amassing 8,007 runs at an average of 32.4. His ODI career was marked by consistent run scoring, and he frequently anchored the New Zealand innings in challenging situations. He scored 5 centuries and 57 half-centuries in ODIs, with one of his most memorable performances being his match-winning knock of 134 runs against India in the 2003 Cricket World Cup. World Cup achievements. Fleming's involvement in 3 Cricket World Cups, 1999, 2003, and 2007, was another highlight of his career. Under his captaincy, New Zealand reached the semi-finals in the 2007 World Cup, an achievement that cemented his legacy as a leader who could guide his team to the business end of major tournaments. His leadership and contribution in World Cups were a testament to his commitment to international cricket. Fleming's records and milestones. Fleming became the highest run scorer for New Zealand in Test cricket at the time of his retirement, a title he held until it was later surpassed by Ross Taylor. He was also the first New Zealand captain to lead his team to a series victory over Australia in a limited overs format, a moment that showcased his leadership capabilities. Final years and retirement. Fleming's final years as an international cricketer were characterized by his gradual decline in playing ability due to the increasing demands of age and injuries. He retired from one-day internationals in 2007 after the Cricket World Cup, but continued to play in Test matches until his retirement in 2008. His final Test match came in 2008 against South Africa, where he retired with great dignity and respect from the cricketing community. Fleming's retirement was not the end of his cricketing influence. Post-retirement, he took on various roles in coaching and commentary, where he continued to contribute to New Zealand cricket. He became an integral part of New Zealand's development programs, working with young cricketers and providing valuable insights into leadership and technique. Additionally, he became a popular commentator and analyst for cricket broadcasts, where his tactical understanding of the game was admired by fans and players alike. Legacy. Stephen Fleming's legacy extends beyond his runs and records. He is widely regarded as one of the finest cricketers to have played for New Zealand and as one of the best captains in the history of the game. His leadership style was grounded in calmness, humility, and an acute understanding of the game. Fleming brought respectability to New Zealand cricket and helped elevate the country's standing in the international cricketing community. In recognition of his services to New Zealand cricket, Fleming was appointed a Commander of the New Zealand Order of Merit, CNZM, in 2008. His contributions to cricket were celebrated by both his country and the international cricketing community. He has also been inducted into the ICC Cricket Hall of Fame, an honor that places him among the elite cricketers of all time. Stephen Fleming is often remembered for his strategic acumen as a captain, his graceful batting, and his ability to inspire and lead his team. He continues to be a respected figure in the cricketing world and serves as an example for aspiring cricketers. His impact on New Zealand cricket, and world cricket at large, will be felt for generations to come.